Hello, Doctor. Hello, everyone. We are Group 4, and today we are going to discuss the corruption case of Southern Korea President Park Geun-hye. We will divide it into 5 parts to discuss. The first part is title and introduction. The second part is case background. The third part is factors of the related offense. The fourth part is implications and measures of integrity and corruption for entities. The last part is lessons and conclusion from the case study. This is our title. Our title is Park Geun-hye corruption case, President of Southern Korea. The photo shows the scene of Park Geun-hye's arrest. And then I will make a brief introduction. Park Geun-hye comes from a well-known political family in South Korea. Her political journey was not smooth, but she finally managed to be elected president. However, later on, she was involved in a huge scandal. She was accused of colluding with Chae Soon-sil, her soul, called confidant. There were various illegal acts she was charged with. One of the main accusations was bribery. It said that she saved large amounts of money from certain companies under the table. Another serious charge was that she misused her power to benefit some companies. This leads to great public dissatisfaction and large-scale protests in Southern Korea, demanding investigation. Prosecutors' actions ended Park Geun-hye's career with a heavy sentence, having a significant international and domestic impact, like affecting the country's image and prompting political reforms.
The next is the case background. Park Geun-hye was South Korea's first female president, serving from 2013 to 2017. She is the daughter of former President Park Chung-hee. Inheriting her father's political legitimacy and enjoying strong support from coalition factions. However, in 2016, she became embroiled in the Chung Si-sil scandals, which revealed that her close confidant Chung Si-sil had meddled in state affairs and pressured major corporations to donate to foundations under her control for personal gain. The scandal sparked massive nationwide protests, ultimately leading to Park's impeachment in 2017, the first impeachment of a South Korean president through consultation procedures. In 2018, he was sentenced to 24 years in prison for corruption and abuse of power. The case highlights deep-rooted issues of collection between politics and business in South Korea, promoting reforms and anti-corruption efforts.
First of all, South Korea's political system gives the president great power during Pyo Jin-hui rule. This power was not reasonable, restricted, and suppressed. In this highly centralist environment of power, she can easily exert personal influence in key links such as government decision-making and resource allocation. Secondly, the relationship between Pyo Jin-hui and Cui Shun-xi is the core link of the Will corruption case. Cui Shun-xi was able to deploy intervene in national political affairs with Pyo Jin-hui's acquiescence and even acceptance. This abnormal relationship broke the normal political order, established an illegal channel between commercial interests and government decision-making, and opened a convent door for Piao Jinghui to accept bribes and use power for personal gain. Finally, South Korea's economy has long been dominated by several major consortiums which have great influence on economic development. Piao Jinghui failed to maintain integrity in the face of the temptation of the interests of the consortium driven by these economic interests, and she reached an improper deal with the consortium at the expense of the interests of the country and the people. Driven by the interests of all parties, Piao Jinghui value and mortality have serious problems, and she has chosen the patient of illegal crime. For a legal point of view, Piao Jinghui behavior warrants the presence of bribery in South Korea's law on aggravation of punishment of specific economic crimes. She accepted bribes for the consortium. At the same time, she used her power not for the country and the people, but for the bribery consortiums in national policy formulation business project approach for this criminal age. South Korean law has given a fair ruling. She was sentenced to fixed term imprisonment, which showed the fineness and seriousness of the law. This case also sounded the alarm for South Korea's politics and society, making people see the dangers of corruption as well as the importance of maintaining legal dignity and social fairness and justice.
And the corruption for entities. The first, implications, and for individuals, personal consequences. Park Geun-hye's own life was upended, leading to her impeachment, removal from office, and imprisonment, serving as a stark example of the personal costs of corruption. For organizations, reputational damage. Cameras linked to the scandal, such as Samsung, faced significant damage to their reputation, affecting customer trust and market value. And regulatory compliance. Organizations may face increased regulatory sensitivity and more stringent compliance requirements, which can be costly and time-consuming. And for countries, political instability. The scandal contributed to political instability, with mass protests and the eventual impeachment of presidents, disrupting and the normal functioning of governments. And economic impacts. Foreign investments and growth can be decreased. And international relations. South Korea's diplomatic relations may have been affected, with partners potentially reconsidering their engagement with a nation dealing with such as a high-profile corruption case. Next, measures to address integrity and corruption issues. It's also three parts: Parking Hui's to effectively address and the corruption issues highlighted by the Parking Hui case. The following measures are essential. For individuals, ethical leadership promotes a culture of ethical leadership through education and training, ensure individuals empower understand the importance of integrity. And role modeling. Leaders should serve as the role models by demonstrating ethical behavior and holding themselves to high standards. For organizations, anti-corruption policies develop and enforce comprehensive anti-corruption policies that are clearly communicated to all employees. And internal controls, strengthen internal controls, and adopt measures to detect and prevent corrupt practice within the organizations. And the last for countries, legal framework. Strengthens the legal framework by enacting anti-corruption laws that are confident and overall scared with sorry for offenders. And in development starts and transparency, integrities, and last, civil society engagements. Encourage and support the role of in monitoring and reporting corruption, and ensure their input is considered in policy making processes.
The lessons from case study. The case underscores the critical importance of transparency, adherence to the rule of law, and ethical corporate governance relations in governance. It demonstrates how overkill decision-making and reliance on informal advisors can erode public trust, where robust institutional framework and judicial systems are essential for accountability, even at the highest levels of leadership. For conclusion, the Park Geun-hye corruption case emphasizes the critical need for accountability, transparency, and ethical governance. It demonstrates that no one is exempt from the rule of law, regardless of their rank or position. The case also highlights the public's essential role in upholding justice and showcases the strength of South Korea's democratic institutions and civil society. As a cautionary for global leaders, it illustrates how unethical practices and improper relationships can destabilize governance and diminish authority.